Week 1 NFL predictions. Next on the skill. Coop got them picks on deck. Boy! Welcome to another exciting episode of Skill. I'm your host, King Coopa J, and today we're going to be dropping those week 1 predictions on you guys. What's happening, man? Shout out to all my new subscribers. What up? You already know what it is. We have the New York Jets versus the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a star game. I really don't want to watch it. But anyway, I got to do predictions on it because you guys got to do Streak for the Cash and you got to pick somebody. So, let's just get into it. Josh McClown just getting there. Jermaine Curse just getting there. Their offense is probably going to struggle because everybody's new. Now, the Buffalo Bills, we looking at that side. They just picked up Jordan Matthews. Tyrod Taylor is back. I really like the defense. I think they're probably a little bit more solid than the Jets right now, even though I do believe Powell will run all over the Bills, but I do like the Buffalo Bills winning this game. So I will have to give this game to the Buffalo Bills, and they will beat them 21-17. Next game on the slate is the Atlanta Falcons versus the Bears. Now, we about to turn up because I like Mitchell Trubisky in preseason, but he's not going to be the starter. It's going to be Mike Glennon. Now, with that being said, you got the Atlanta Falcons on this side. They're the number 1 offense. You got Matt Ryan. You got Julio Jones. You got Devontae Freeman. You got Coleman. These dudes is legit. They're like that. So, I'm going to have to give this game to the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons will probably dust them. It will be 35-10. Next on the slate, we got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, here we go now. Joe Flacco. Let's get into this guy. He has a new receiver out there. I like Mac. That's my guy. But Flacco only has 1 touchdown, 6 interceptions in the past 4 games against the Cincinnati Bengals. He's still dealing with a back injury, okay? But on the flip side of things, the Cincinnati defense isn't all the way there. But with that being said, I'm going to have to get this game to the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, Joe Flacco, he has been struggling out there, but I do think they will pick it up this time. Moving on to the next game, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns. Now, this game is probably about to be lit. Now, this is an easy one. Ben Roethlisberger is 20-2 against the Cleveland Browns. And you asked me who I'm going to pick. You got Le'Veon Bell. You got Antonio Brown. You got Martavius Bryant. Boy, man, hey, the offense is like that. On the flip side of things, I do like the rookie, Kaiser. Yes, I did do a couple of videos on him. You can check that out on my channel. So you already know I'm giving this game to the Steelers. I got the Steelers beating these guys 31-17. Let's go. Next on the slate, we got the Arizona Cardinals versus the Detroit Lions. Now, who do I have in this game? This is going to be a tough one, and it could be a high-scoring game. Now, I don't know how Carson Palmer is going to play. He was sacked 40 times last year. On the flip side of things, Detroit Lions don't have the best defense. So, in this one, I'm going to have to go with the Detroit Lions on this because I do think they can, contain David Johnson because they're going to lock in on that matchup, and everything else is pretty much solid. I'm going to have to give this one to the Detroit Lions 28-14. Next on the slate, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. Now, Blake Bortles is 0-6 versus them. He's 53% pass completion with 6 touchdowns and 8 INTs and 24 sacks. J.J. Watt been giving it to him because in the last 4 games, J.J. Watt got 14 sacks against these boys. What's up? Let's go. I'm going to have to get this to Houston Texans, even though Deshaun Watson is not starting. Oh, my God, I hate it. Next on the slate, we got the Oakland Raiders versus the Tennessee Titans. Now, we have Derek Carr, Marshawn Lynch, Cooper, Crabtree versus Mariota, Murray, Walker, and Corey Davis. Let's go. Now, both defenses are suspect, but I do like Marcus Mariota for all my fantasy guys out there. He is an excellent pick. I do think he will turn up this year, even though he's in my division. I preach it all the time to coach, but I do like Tennessee in his game. Yes, I'm sorry. I know I like Derek Carr and all them guys is legit. It's like that. I know Beast Mode, salute to all them. But I do think Mariota is going to be too much for them. And DeMarco Murray, man, is a touchdown beast, man. I just like this team. I like this matchup. I mean, this game is really a toss-up. It's probably going to be a high-scoring game. I got to give this one, though, to Tennessee. 34-31. Let's go. Next on the slate, we have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington Redskins. Now, in this game, the Eagles haven't beat the Redskins since 2014, but they do have Alshon Jeffrey, Torrey Smith, and Blunt. So, Carson Wentz is getting some weapons. And then on the flip side of things, you got the Washington Redskins. Jackson gone. Garcon is gone. They did get Pryor. With that being said, I will have to give this game to the Philadelphia Eagles, and I do believe they will win 21-14. Next on the slate, we have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Rams. Now, in reality, you will have to give this game to the Rams. You're talking about Gurley. You're talking about Sammy Watkins. But they do have a rookie quarterback in Goff. And we're running with Scott Tolzien. Andrew Luck is out. But as a Colts fan, it's in my blood to never say these guys will lose. So, you already know I will have to give this game to the Indianapolis Colts. My boy T.Y. Hilton will come through. My boy Frank Gore will come through. My boy Dante Moncrief will come through. I have a lot of Colts fans that subscribe to this channel, so I will not let you ever hear me say the Colts will lose a game. Let's go. Colts will win this one 28-17. Behind Gore, 2 touchdowns, 102 yards. Let's get it. Now, the next game on the slate is major. You're talking about the Seattle Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers. Oh my God. I'm pumped for this game right here. Russell Wilson versus my man A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers. Okay. Then you got Eddie Lacy on the return to Green Bay. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Seattle about to run like hell. They about to run Eddie Lacy like crazy. Now, Green Bay Packers destroyed Seattle last year. And I know that's still on their back. They beat them 38-10. Smacked them straight up. So this year though, I do believe Russell Wilson will get his mind right. I do believe Eddie Lacy is, he's going to run. He is going to run. And I do believe he is going to do his thing against the Green Bay Packers because they suspect anyway. I just can't wait to see it go down. It's going to be monster. So, look, I'm going to go ahead and get this game to the Seattle Seahawks. They're going to beat these guys. Man, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Okay, so I got to give it to them 32-28. Let's ride. Now, the next game on the slate is probably a no-brainer. You got the Carolina Panthers versus the San Francisco 49ers. Cam Newton's coming off a shoulder injury. So, if Cam Newton is pretty much healthy and he's good to go, I give it about 85%. They can probably beat the San Francisco 49ers because they are under a new head coach in Kyle Shanahan. Now, this guy did come from the Falcons. All right? So, these guys were high-powered passing offense. So, on the flip side of things, Carolina really don't know who to prepare for. They don't know who to prepare for. The 49ers, trash, or to prepare for a high passing offense. You're like, whoa, should we watch for the pass or should we watch for Carlos Hyde? Now, the thing about Carlos Hyde, let's get into this guy. He is a pass catching running back. Who they got out there? My man Brian Hoyer too. I like him. I like him a lot because when he was in Houston, he was airing it out and he wasn't really getting his props for that. I'm not crazy. Cam Newton does have Calvin Benjamin, Jonathan Stewart, Christian McCaffrey, one of my picks for Rookie of the Year. Oh, this is about to be explosive. San Francisco had like the worst running defense last year. And you mean to tell me if the Panthers go up and they put Christian McCaffrey in there, just watching this game is probably about to be like playing Madden or something. So I'm going to have to get this to the Panthers. They're going to beat these guys 42-10. Let's ride. Next on the slate is a crucial game. We got the New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. Oh my God, we're talking about Sunday Night Football, man. It's about to go down. Now, Zeke Elliott is playing. He won his injunction. Oh my God, and he probably played a full season. We really don't know, but enough about him. Now, Odell Beckham Jr. is questionable. All right, he's dealing with his high ankle sprain, and we don't know what percent he'll be at. If he's 80, if he's 70, if he's 50, I don't know. But look at it this way. The Giants have been giving the Dallas Cowboys the business. They haven't been kicking their butt. It's only been by 1 point, so don't get me wrong. Dallas is right there, and they're playing this on their home field. Zeke Elliott has only rushed for 158 yards in the 2 games they played them. So, the Giants already got his number, and Dak Prescott hasn't been doing too hot neither. But this game is going to be explosive. We got Brandon Marshall that just came over. We got Sterling Shepard. We got, it's about to be lit, man. It's about to be, I can't wait to watch this game. Let's go. But I am a Colts fan, and I'm riding with my brother, Eli Manning. Salute to my boy, Peyton Manning. No disrespect. I gotta ride with your brother on this one. So, Giants. Giants will win this game 24-21. Let's go. Next on the slate, we have the Saints versus the Vikings. Now, this game is about to be lit because we got my boy Adrian Peterson returning home to play against a team he has never faced before besides in practice. But with that being said, you got the Minnesota Vikings. These guys had 5 Pro Bowlers last year. 5 of them. Now, AP won't be toting it all alone. You still have Mark Ingram back there, right? You still got Drew Brees, who throw the ball probably 85% of the time. So AP won't see a lot of touches, but it's still AP versus the Vikings. Who knows what will happen? And I know on goal line, they're going to give it to him. Short yardage, they're going to give it to him because they want to see what AP can do against his former team. And I want to see what AP can do against his former team. We all want to see that. So we will see a whole lot of AP. So if you have him in your fantasy, put him in. Michael Thomas, put him in. Mark Ingram, put him in. Let's flip it to the other side. Let's just think about this for a minute. That's just 1 minute. Dalvin Cook versus AP. I want to see that. I do like Stefon Diggs in this game. He'll probably be somewhere around 80 yards, 1 touchdown. So he won't see a lot because, you know, the Vikings, they play a little bit conservative. So it's not going to be a high-scoring game. It'll probably be somewhere around 17-14, something low, maybe even 10-7. And I'm going to have to roll with the Minnesota Vikings on this one. Let's go. Now, the last game on the slate, we got the San Diego Chargers versus the Denver Broncos. Now, the Denver Broncos have been rocking these guys. They are 43-13 in home openers. They're 16-1 in the past 17 home openers. So, I'm going to have to give this one to Denver Broncos, even though I do not think they have the best quarterback in Trevor Siemian. Shout out to the Broncos for getting that bread and going back. And the Broncos still have one of the top defenses in the NFL. I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos beating these guys 21-10. Thank you for watching another episode of The Skill. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Remember, if you ain't here to debate, you're here to hate. Peace.